Good morning, students. In this video, you will know the different components of computer. Especially, it this video will have motherboard, input and output devices. You all know motherboard is the main circuit board of the CPU, because through this your various peripheral devices are connected. You can see the definition of motherboard. This is the main circuit board which holds together various components like CPU, memory, connectors for the hard drives and the optical drives, expansion cards to control the video and audio, and connection in the form of various ports such as USB ports. It provides a connection to every components of the computer. Just already I said that whatever the new device that you are going to attach, it must be attached, yes, via this motherboard, because at the back side of the motherboard you will be getting the slots. Okay, you have the VGA slots, you have USB, audio, yeah, support. There are different ports available over there. Via this one you can be able to connect. Now, what are the peripherals that are available on the motherboard? Just the main part I'm going to discuss. You can see this is the hard drive slots, this is the DRAM slot, power connector. If if connection has to be provided, yes, to the motherboard through this, yes, a power connector, we give the supply to the motherboard. Yes, you have the CPU heatsink. Actually, why we use the CPU nowadays? Instead of CPU heatsink, we use a fan, my dear. Okay, so that your processor will be cool, my dear. Otherwise you cannot be able to, yes, work with your PC, because after few minutes your system will be automatically switched off, my dear. Okay, you have the backup battery. Okay, you have the PCI slots, many are there, my dear. Okay, you have the graphics slots. So which the slot you want to use, that you can take. Okay, now the next part, that is the input and output devices. You all are knowing that, yes, without the help of input device you cannot give the data to the computer, whether it is the mouse, keyboard, joystick, whatever the device is, scanner, yes, yeah, barcode reader, whatever. Many how it must be connected, yes, via port to your system. Okay, then you can be able to use. But some of the devices that needs the driver, so first you have to install. Like I purchased the printer, okay, and I want to work on the printer, then I must have to install the driver, so that, yes, my OS can recognize that peripheral device. Okay, the main input device I am going to discuss, my dear. So you can see first one is your keyboard. Actually, whatever the data, that means in the form of text, okay, that is only to be given by the help of keyboard, because keyboard contains the several keys. It contains alphanumeric keys and some special keys like control key, alt key, function key. Through that you can give instruction, yes, give information, yes, to the computer to process. Okay, next one is the mouse. Actually, mouse is a pointing device. Okay, why? Because through this you can point anything. Okay, through this you can select anything. Either you select, your text will be selected, your program going to be executed. It also help you, yes, to draw the picture on the screen, my dear. Okay, so there are different uses. You have different buttons: single click, double click, triple click, right click, as well as you have the scroll button. Okay, How you want to work, it depends on you. If you are using your MS Word, then you can scroll your pages by the help of scroll button. If you have to select any item, okay, then you go there and click it. If you have to select the text, click and drag the yes your mouse so that your text will be selected. Okay, next one is your wave camera. Okay, so what is the use of wave camera? It takes data in the form of a video or image. Okay, yes, there are two types of camera. One can be your digital camera, another one will be your wave camera. Okay, yes, wave camera, actually you will see, yes, you will see this is attached with your laptop, but its quality is very poor. So that's why we go for the additional yes camera. Okay, so that the quality of my picture or my video will be nice. Now the next part is your scanner. Okay, a scanner is also an input device, but actually it is used to convert your physical image into digital image. Okay, so you have your flatbed scanner. This is the best scanner. You have a handheld scanner, but we are using the flatbed scanner because it is quite easy, yes, to scan the image and convert that physical image into yes a digital image. Next one is your microphone. Actually, microphone is used just to record, yes, to record the voice. Okay, as I'm speaking, my voice is also recorded, but how it is recorded? By the help of microphone. But we have the headphone also, but this is the output device. So I'm not going to touch the output. Yes, apart from this, you have some other input devices. You have the MICR, OMR, OCR, barcode reader. Okay, so I'm not going to explain each and every topic. As per the syllabus, I'm going to discuss the topic. Okay, now the next part is your output devices. You all know, especially output devices are used only to give output. Okay, but output can be given yes in two ways. If I'm talking about the printer, okay, and the monitor, then the result that is displayed on the monitor, yes, that will be your soft copy, and the result that you get it through printer, that will be your hard copy. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to discuss the monitor. Okay, actually what is the use of a monitor? Monitor is used to display the output. Okay, even when you input your data, that also get displayed. Sometimes your monitor is called as input as well as output device. Okay, now the next part, that is your speaker. You know, a speaker is only responsible, okay, to let you hear the voice. If your voice is recorded and that you want to play it and you want to listen it, then your speaker or your headphone will help you. Okay, now the next part is your printer. Already I said this device is responsible only to give your output in hard copy. Okay, in hard form you want to get your data, then your printer will be the best one. But your printer can be categorized in two ways. If I'm talking about the printer, then printer can be categorized in two ways. Okay, so what are that two? One is the impact printer and another one is your non impact printer. So we have two types. Okay, so if anyone asks that how your printer can be classified, then you will say it can be classified in two ways. First one is the impact printer. So what is the role of impact printer? How you can understand that this printer is my impact printer? Simple. If you get noise from the printer, that will be called as impact printer. The best example is your dot matrix printer, where you will get a sound cut, 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 cut while printing. But when I'm talking about the non-impact, so such type of printer will never produce sound while printing, like your laser and the inkjet printer. Okay, so this type of printer never, yes, create a sound, yes, while the printing is going on. Next one is your plotter. It is a large printer like device that is used to take print of large map architecture's design. See, especially when there is, yes, a image which is to be printed on a large paper. Okay, then your plotter will help you. Like, yes, the engineer going to work on the dam, so they have to draw the dam. Okay, yes, on this, yes, screen, my dear. So they have drawn this one on the screen using the software, and they want that this output to be taken on big scale. Okay, on large scale, then the plotter will help a lot. Actually, we are not using plotter because it is expensive, my dear. Generally, your engineers, yes, even your scientists, they are going for such type of device, my dear. If we have to print, yes, our document, simply we go for the printer, my dear. Now the next part, that is your projector. Okay, so what is the use of projector? Yes, actually projector gives an enlarged view of the output on a large screen. Suppose I want to address, yes, to many people. Okay, I have my own presentation. So how I can show my presentation to each and everyone, those who are sitting in a hall? Only by the help of projector, because projector just convert your, yes, text, whatever images, and it will show this output on a large screen, my dear. Okay, so especially, whenever there is a seminar, there you will see the projector used by that person. Okay, I hope you have understood these all topics, my dear. Thank you, my dear.